There it is. It's surreal being on this side of the stage. A little bit of butterflies right now, but it's not my first rodeo, so here we go. Actually, I've been coming here for 17 years, and but one of the most peak moments that I remember from this church happened 3 or 4 weeks ago, actually. Reverend Georgia had us all close our eyes and envision what we want just for 17 seconds. That felt to me kind of like a suspended state of wonder. It was kind of like bliss for just 17 seconds. And I remember thinking that felt kind of like writing a song. And when I first came to this church, that was about when I first wrote my first song. Coincidentally, I don't know, it was just kind of the alignment of things. And when I wrote my first song, it was like a meditation, just like that 17 seconds thing. All resistance gone, just kind of like the cliches in the movies, I'm a vessel and all that. It's true. And I think I became addicted to writing songs because it was meditation. I had not yet begun meditating at that point, so I just wrote songs every night. Wasn't listening to Reverend Georgia yet, wasn't meditating, didn't do any of the things she told me. I was coming to church, but I was just writing songs. And anyway, skip ahead, recorded an album, and took a business class and all that. But I stopped writing songs at that point because I was doing the business, and that's fine, you write songs in spurts, but I felt like the weight was too heavy because I didn't have any help. I wasn't connected anymore. I didn't know yet to meditate. So my head was filled with all kinds of, past stuff and future worries and I gotta make my album work and all that stuff. So it was too heavy. A friend came up to me and offered me what I was actually asking for. I was overwhelmed, and he said, "Brian, don't worry about it, man. I got a band. Come on the bus with us. We got a pre-made audience. Just fit your songs right into our band." That sounded perfect. I didn't need to work anymore? Sure. All right, forget the album, forget the business class, forget the church. I stopped coming, and I went on the road. That was fun. I'm not gonna lie about that. We had a lot of fun, a lot of shows, but that's not what I remember about that experience. We got into a lot of debt, stupid business decisions. Wasn't listening to that business teacher I had. $20,000 in debt just to my name from that whole thing. I don't know. Don't even ask me. I don't have the books. I wasn't in control. I didn't think I was. Stupid. Started smoking too much weed on the road and all that good stuff. And I guess the bottom was when I got caught with weed in Arizona, not where you want to be caught. Spent one night in jail. That was the wall I think I needed to hit to wake me up. Wake up. And shortly after that, it was good because it was kind of an epiphany moment. Something needs to change. I didn't know what. Something needs to change. I don't know what, but it was good. That band fell apart, thank God. It was fun, but thank God that fell apart. Everyone thought I had failed when I came home because it was just like, "Oh, what happened to your group, dude?" I was so happy the band was done. I thought I had failed too, but for a separate reason. It's because I left behind my songwriting, which was meditation. I left behind my business practices, my church. But I got it back 4 years later. Paid the debt off, stopped smoking weed completely because that just wasn't working. No, that's not me. It got in the way of my connection. Got back to writing songs, got an apartment job, paid it all back, and got my job back here at the church. This time, This time I started to meditate. I met Elise, and we started to do, that's right, go follow her on Facebook. And we started to read some of the books Reverend Georgia recommended. We started meditating, doing gratitude lists, concrete stuff that I could do every day. I didn't have to be writing songs to meditate anymore. And I got that support back. I wasn't carrying all the weight alone anymore. And feeling good all of a sudden, right? Coincident? I don't know. Meditation, who would have thought? Okay, good stuff started happening. Got a call to play a private party for Chris Tucker. Got flown to Nicaragua for free to play music over there. Opened for Bernie Sanders in front of 17,000 people. Yo-yo mom, good stuff like that. Just recently Blues Traveler. People are saying, what did you do? How did you make it? I didn't make that happen at all. All I did was feel good first. That's the only effort I really put in. Then hustling all day just is like exercise. Feels good, when you feel good. If you don't, then you're just grinding. So, that's my whole thing. I'm not afraid to say the word meditation. I love meditation. Every day I do it at least once a day. Gratitude lists, these are things I hold on to. I have control of them. They feel good. They're easy to do. You can find a practitioner to help you out. This is a great place. Thank you for listening.